You have to pay for your brother or leave my house." I stood in my parents' living room holding a cup of coffee. My father leaned against the window frame with a dark expression. My mother sat on the couch, fingers tightly clasped. My brother slouched in the armchair scrolling on his phone. I stared at the expensive bottle in his hand and frowned. I said, "I can't keep paying for him." My father's face turned red and his voice rose. "Don't you understand?" I shouted. "You have to help him." My mother spoke softly. "You need to be understanding. He is just having a hard time." My brother rolled his eyes without looking at me. My fingers shook as I pointed at him. "You ruined my credit. I am not responsible." Father gritted his teeth, pointing at me. "Either you help or you leave. Don't come back." I picked up my bags and slowly turned to leave. My heart pounded like it was tied with ropes. I walked down the empty driveway in the night. Every step felt determined. A few weeks later, my mother called. Her voice panicked. "Why did you stop paying the mortgage?" I answered briefly and firmly. "I am no longer responsible for his debts." Silence on the other end for a moment. I hung up, feeling a sense of relief. Back at work, I stayed late finishing the ad copy. Every word felt like a small act of revenge for myself. I worked hard saving for a down payment. My brother's debts were like a tidal wave swallowing everything. I controlled my budget, cutting coffee and eating out. Life became strict and orderly and repetitive. He came back with excuses and luggage barged into the guest room. I held back my anger, cleaning up his mess. I reminded him to find a job and stop spending. He laughed, saying he would fix it soon. I didn't believe him, my gaze icy. He had done the same at 19, tricked our parents for concert tickets and booze. At dinner, I reminded my parents. "We can't keep supporting his mistakes." Mother frowned and said softly, "He is going through a tough time. We are family." Father nodded as if I was being unreasonable. They spoiled my brother and made me the scapegoat. They expected me to use my savings to bail him out. Anger churned inside me. Mother subtly reminded the family daily to put him first. Father praised my work achievements on the surface, but really treated me like the family ATM. I tried to explain that savings were for my future. Every argument ended the same. Work started affecting my performance. A misreported budget on a call drew my boss's attention. He asked if I was tired. I smiled and said fine. At night, I stared at the bills burning inside. My brother's debt hung over me like a shadow. I tried talking to him directly. He lounged on the couch scrolling. Told him to stop spending. I wouldn't help. He shrugged casually, saying he'd find a new job. My alarm bells rang loud. The guest room felt like a cage. I couldn't breathe. The phrase, "We are family," from my parents sounded like a sentence. I continued working and saving to pay the mortgage. A week later, I received an unknown bank's credit card. $5,000 in online gambling and rental charges. My hands shook, realizing he had messed up again. I stormed into the kitchen holding the statement. My brother didn't care, saying I had enough money to cover it. I was furious, demanding immediate acknowledgement. His expression shifted from smug to angry. "You're selfish," he said. "It's just short-term cash flow." I calmly said, "It's illegal. Handle it or I report it." He grabbed a plate and walked away, mumbling. I called the bank, confirmed identity theft, and froze the account. Every step was reclaiming power. The next day, I confronted my parents with the statements. Mother whispered he didn't mean harm. Father dismissed it, expecting me to pay. I left angry, unable to understand their favoritism. Work became a temporary refuge. Big client ad proposals pressed heavily. I worked day and night completing designs. Yet my mind lingered on the credit card and my parents. In a meeting, I misreported a budget. Colleague puzzled. I forced myself to finish the task. The pressure in the guest room made me realize I had to leave. A few days later, Father called a family meeting. I entered the living room tense. Mother's fingers gripped the couch tightly. Brother still on his phone as if nothing mattered. Father sternly said the 10,000 debt was my responsibility. I clenched my fists, heart torn. My voice shook, but I was firm. I will not pay for him anymore. Mother choked up, urging understanding. Father coldly said, you have a job, you can cover it. I glared at my brother, you have dragged us into 10,000. He shrugged, saying it's not my fault. You always act high and mighty. I calmly said, you crossed the line, I won't help. He rolled his eyes back to his phone. I turned to my father, expecting reason. He said, it's part of the family, either help or leave. Shock and pain washed over me. Mother reached out, trying to stop me. Father pulled away. My heart pounded, tears glimmered. Decision made. I hung up, feeling relief deep inside. I called my friend Lindsay to vent and plan my escape. She firmly said, you can't stay and be used. I agreed to move into her downtown apartment. Rent reasonable, life controllable. I calculated expenses, savings might be affected. But staying meant sacrificing more. I told my colleague Colin what happened. He encouraged me to seize promotion opportunities. I prepared for a secret move. Packed clothes, books, computers, storage boxes. Brother indifferent, still lazy. Movers booked 400. I kept daily routine, pretending normal. Planned moving details at night with Lindsay. Organized finances, closed parental accounts to prevent interference. Saturday, while family at a wedding, I acted. Lindsay drove, Colin helped move. Only brought essentials, clothes, books, computer, mementos. Left old furniture, small decorations in guest room. Said goodbye to the space, feeling slight sadness. But new freedom was precious. Moved into a small, warm, comfortable apartment. Lindsay made closet space. I arranged books, computer, kitchen, desk. Felt like the space was truly mine. Back in the guest room for last cleanup. Left a note for my parents saying I was gone. No longer responsible for my brother's debt. Locked the door, left resolute. Driving away, I felt relieved. First time breathing freely. Not perfect housing, but a new beginning. Credit no longer threatened by my brother. Future in my own hands. 3 weeks later, mother anxiously texted about bank threats. I calmly answered, not responsible. Hung up, feeling light. Parents and brother sank into financial crisis. Arguments escalated, blame flying. I settled into my new apartment. Immersed in major ad projects. Eventually promoted to senior strategist. Income increased, savings recovered. I did not contact family, blocked calls. Friends Lindsay and colleague Colin supported me. I realized setting boundaries is survival, not selfish. Family must face consequences, I am free. New life, imperfect but fully mine.